Hey everybody, welcome back to Financial Fridays with Brandy and Sheila. Hi guys. So today we're going to talk to you about who's involved in your transactions and what they might be doing, because there's a lot of people from a lot of different angles who will be touching your transaction a lot of different times. So
yes,
I'm going to kind of start with real estate agents. So for me, I'm a real estate agent, so I'll be, helping you through your transaction. And I might have a showing assistant who helps show you houses when I'm unavailable to do so. I also have a transaction coordinator who helps me do all of the paperwork, because there's a lot of paperwork. I love to have somebody double check and make sure that everything's accurate so that we don't end up at the end and have to fix something. So that's kind of me. Well, then I have my broker who might have to step in, but we really hope not. And then like title companies, you're going to have a title officer who's running stuff. They might have an assistant. You're going to have an escrow officer who's going to do all of this stuff on the escrow side. They might have an assistant. And then there's the lender side of people, right, Brandy? So who do you have that might be touching our files?
so you'll start with me, and so I will help you get your application put on and get all your documents gathered. And then once that happens, I actually push your file to my processor. And so my processor runs similar to like what a transaction coordinator does. They kind of help make sure all of my documents say everything I need them to say, and then they will push to an underwriter. And so the underwriter will take a look at the file. They make sure that it matches up with the guidelines. Sometimes you, depending on the loan, can have like an underwriting manager look at it. Then there's also like just not the people who are looking at your file, but the people who assist with the file. So on the real estate side, you guys have inspectors that you call, right?
Yep.
Those are separate from the transaction, and they're separate from who I would call is the appraiser. So the appraiser will give you the statement of value, and the inspector gives you like what's going on with the house. I mean, you're going to invest hundreds of thousands, so we want to know that.
Also, like maybe insurance people, right? You have to have homeowners insurance, and they have to know stuff about your file to be able to give us those accurate numbers.
Right. So then once your underwriter signs off on everything, then your file will go to the doc drawer. And sometimes these are separate people. So I have a doc drawer who is also my funder, they're the ones that make sure everything is signed off and good to go. And then they will allow the funds to be issued. I actually have someone who orders the wire separately. And then there are people who, once everything comes back from the title company, reviews everything and make sure that all of those last minute conditions are signed off. So there are so many people that are just involved in your file, and that's part of why it takes 30-ish days as a general rule to get your home loan closed.
Yep. Well, then there's the very last person, right? That's the recorder down at the county.
Oh yes.
And we love to get the funded and recorded.
That's when it's
so
really
that's
done.
when you get to own it. So any other questions about the 15 or so people that are going to be touching your file, go ahead and give Brandy and I a call.
We're happy to help.
Thanks.
Bye guys.